Imagine receiving a mysterious message, one that could change your life forever. Picture yourself as an ordinary individual, navigating the humdrum of everyday existence. Your life, while comfortable, lacks a certain spark. Then out of the blue, you stumble upon a cryptic message. It's not an email, not a letter, but something more arcane, more compelling. This message, shrouded in enigma, is a call to action that you find impossible to ignore. It promises an adventure, a journey that can inject that missing thrill into your life. It could be a treasure hunt, a rescue mission, or a quest to save the world. The specifics remain unclear, but the allure is undeniable. You find yourself standing at the precipice of the extraordinary, your heart pounding with anticipation and fear. The mundane life you once knew seems light years away. Little did they know this was just the beginning. A mission like this needs preparation, but how do you prepare for the unknown? Every mission carries its own set of challenges, and our protagonist is no stranger to this. He begins to gather his equipment, the gear that has been his reliable companion through countless adventures. Each item has its own tale to tell, a testament to its owner's resilience and ingenuity. In this quest for readiness, he finds himself navigating through uncharted territories of unfamiliar tools and technology. You'd think a seasoned adventurer would have it all figured, but there's a first time for everything, right? The struggle is real, and it's not all grim. The comedic elements of this scene bring a lightheartedness that contrasts with the looming mission, creating a balance that makes the journey all the more engaging. As the clock ticks away, the uncertainty continues to grow, but time waits for no one. Prepared or not, it was time to embark on the mission. Every hero needs a sidekick, even if they don't know it. Let's be honest, nobody saw this coming. Just as our protagonist is about to embark on their mission, they encounter an unexpected companion. This is no ordinary companion, though. This one's got a personality that's larger than life. They're the kind of character who adds an unexpected splash of color to any situation, and boy, do they love to make an entrance. Their insistence on joining the mission is met with skepticism at first. After all, our hero is used to working alone. But there's something about this companion's quirky charm and relentless optimism that's hard to resist. They're the yin to our protagonist's yang, the laughter to their seriousness, the jokester to their straight man, and just like that, the dynamic duo is formed. They may be as different as night and day, but together, they're unstoppable. With an unexpected companion by their side, the adventure truly begins. The road to victory is never smooth, and our heroes were about to learn this the hard way. Brace yourselves, folks, because the heat is about to get turned up a notch. Our protagonist and their unexpected companion found themselves staring down the barrel of their first real challenge. It was a moment of reckoning, a test of their mettle. The pulse of the action quickened and the air was thick with anticipation. As the tension mounted, the odds seemed to stack against them, forming a wall of uncertainty. The challenge was colossal, dwarfing them in comparison. But did they flinch? Did they falter? Not in the slightest. Our heroes stood tall, ready to tackle whatever was thrown their way. The action was fierce and relentless, a whirlwind of chaos and determination. It was like a dance, a ballet of danger and strategy. The protagonist, focused and unyielding, fought like a storm, a force of nature. Their every move was precise, a testament to their unwavering resolve and skill. On the other hand, their companion, the unexpected ally, was a different story. Their style was, well, let's say, unconventional. They tackled the challenge with a unique flair, their humorous antics cutting through the tension like a well-placed punchline. It was almost like watching a comic relief in the throes of an action-packed blockbuster. Despite their contrasting styles, the duo worked together, blending their strengths and covering each other's weaknesses. They were a team, a unit, a force to be reckoned with. The action ebbed and flowed around them, a tide of obstacles that they managed to overcome, one step at a time. The battle raged on, an exhilarating dance of danger and wit. The stakes were high, the pressure immense, but our heroes, they stood their ground, and when the dust finally settled, they emerged victorious. But it was a close shave, a victory snatched from the jaws of defeat. Victorious, but barely, they realized this was only the start. Their journey had just begun, their first hurdle crossed. What lay ahead was unknown, but they were ready to face whatever came their way. Just when you think you have it all figured out, life throws a curveball. And that's exactly what happened to our heroes. The mission was suddenly not what it seemed. The real objective was not an elusive treasure or the rescue of a damsel in distress, as they had initially thought. No, it was far more complicated, far more dangerous, and far more critical than they could have ever imagined. It was a classic case of mistaken identity, a mix-up of epic proportions. The message they had received, the one that set them on this heart-stopping adventure, was not meant for them. It was meant for someone else, someone with a similar name and an uncanny resemblance. The realization was like a punch to the gut, a slap in the face. It was a plot twist that could rival the best of thrillers. But in the midst of all this shocking revelation, there was humor. Yes, humor. The kind that makes you laugh even when your world is turning upside down. Our heroes, in their confusion and surprise, became a source of comic relief. They bumbled and stumbled, tripped over their own feet, and their reactions to the twist were nothing short of hilarious. The gravity of the situation was interspersed with moments of laughter, keeping the audience on the edge of their seats, but also keeping the mood light. As they grappled with the new information, trying to make sense of it all, they also had to figure out what to do next. Their mission had changed, and so had their roles. They were no longer just adventurers. They were now unwitting heroes thrust into a situation they were not prepared for. The stakes were high, the pressure was immense, but they had no choice but to push forward. And so they set about trying to adapt, to re-strategize, to come up with a new plan. It was a daunting task, and the path ahead was filled with uncertainty and danger, but they were determined. They had to be. Because with the new revelation, their mission seemed almost impossible. When the odds are against you, that's when true heroes rise. And rise they did, our protagonist and their unexpected companion, thrust into the heart of the final challenge. This was not just a test of their physical prowess, but a trial of their spirit, their resolve. The tension in the air was palpable, a tangible force that seemed to thrum in time with their racing hearts. The stakes were higher than ever, the danger real and imminent. Yet there was an energy about them, a fierce determination that refused to be quelled. And then, in the midst of the action, the unexpected happened. A moment of pure, unadulterated comedy. It was a break in the intensity, a chance for them and us to catch our breath. A moment that reminded us, even in the face of adversity, there is room for laughter, for joy. It was a testament to their spirit, their resilience. In the face of danger, they found humor, they found light. And in doing so, they showed us the true essence of heroism. It isn't about the battles you win, but the spirit you show while fighting them. The scene played out, the action intense, the suspense high. Every move they made, every decision brought them closer to their goal. And then, just when we thought it was over, just when we thought they had won, something unexpected happened. A new mystery unraveled, a new challenge presented itself. It was a twist, a turn of events that left us on the edge of our seats. The story was not over yet. There were still battles to be fought, mysteries to be solved. Just as they thought it was over, a new mystery unraveled, leaving everyone on edge. Our heroes may have won the battle, but the war was far from over. The journey continues, and we, the silent observers, eagerly await what comes next.